Well, I suppose like a lot of things, the good things about being your own boss sometimes can also be kind of the bad things as well. So I suppose the best things for me about being my own boss is that I could get to make all of the decisions, which is fantastic. So you get to feel really accomplished when things are going really well because you know that it was down to the decisions that you made and the hard work that you put in. And I think, if you're really passionate about something in particular, you can take a bit of a risk and you can go after it because, you're the boss, you can go after something like that, which is great. So I think that's one of the best things. And, you're in control of everything. So at any time, whether things are going well or things aren't going well, at least you're in a position of power that you've got some control, that you can take some action, you can do something. So if you need to speed things up or get some more get more growth or focus on something else or whatever it is, you're in that position of control. You can do something about it. And I really like that because it means that things are on me, and I like to take action. I like to go out and I'd rather be doing something, if you see what I mean. So I really like that thing about being my own boss, is that I get to make all the decisions. But obviously it's a bit of a double-edged sword as well, because you have to make all the decisions, and sometimes, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right call is. I don't know what the right decision is. And that can be quite challenging because particularly for me as a sole trader, I don't really have anyone that I can go and sort of speak to and say, oh, what do you reckon, what should we do about this? So I think the best thing and the worst thing both together is that you get to make all the decisions. Yeah, I think one of the big things I've learned, the major thing I've learned about myself is I am so, it sounds really arrogant, but I feel like I'm so much more capable than I ever thought before. And I just really wish I'd learned that sooner because there's lots of people in business that potentially, I maybe used to be a bit intimidated by, or think, oh my God, someone in that position, like they know all this stuff, like they've got everything together. And actually when you get there, you realize, oh, actually most people are winging it. And when you push yourself out of your comfort zone and you go and do something like setting a business up yourself, that it is tough and it is challenging and it is out of most people's comfort zones, but you will realize that you're so much more capable than you thought. And that's the big thing that I've kind of learned, is that I can do it. And that's not to say, oh, I think I know everything or I've got everything down, because I haven't. But the things I didn't know at the start, I just learnt them along the way. And the stuff now that I'm not sure about and that I don't know, it's fine, because I'm just going to learn it along the way. And I'm meeting businesses that have been in business for like years and years and years, and they still don't know everything. They're still learning. And so I think that gives me confidence that I know enough to for my business to be successful. Things are going well. I'm really glad that I made the decision to go out on my own. I just I think one of the most important things you need to do as a business owner is you need to believe in yourself. You really have to have that belief in your abilities, the product or the service or whatever it is that you're going to, that you're going to work on. And you've got to really keep hold of that belief. And if you've got that, then you won't go far wrong. And just know that you kind of, that's my big learning anyways, that I'm so much more capable than I thought. And so just to, believe in myself. You need to really build a solid network of other people around yourself that you can lean on. So, like, family and friends are great, but unless they're business owners themselves, they're probably not going to get it, or they're not really going to understand the situation you're in. So, being able to like build like a network of people around you that aren't necessarily going to be clients, but just people that you know and that you trust and that are in a kind of similar situation to you, a similar sort of position to you, like not necessarily in the same industry, but business owner. That's really, really important, because then you've got some people that, when you are in that situation where you've got a decision to make and you're like, I don't know what to do, you've got someone that you can go and talk to and say, this is what's happening, like, what do you reckon? Or, if you're just having a bad day and you just want someone to vent at, or you just run an idea past and say, oh, I've had this idea, what do you reckon? And I think that's one of the most important things that I've learned is that network of people that you need to build around yourself, it's so important. And I think that's probably one of the best things about being a chamber member as well, actually, is that, all the networking and the events that you guys put on, it's fantastic, because obviously you want to go to those things because you want to potentially find clients, which is obviously really important. But probably something that's even more important is that a lot of those events, I've met people that haven't been customers, and they're never going to be my client, but they've become like part of that really trusted network of people that I can turn to, when I need some support. So yeah, that's probably one of the best things about being a chamber member is all the support that you get from not just the people that you meet at events, but also from you guys as well, from the chamber yourself. Because again, particularly as a sole trader, being able to go somewhere like the chamber to say, what support is there for this, or can I get some help with whatever it is. Yeah.